Hello, good morning. I want to talk about hope today. And the passage I'm going to use is from Romans 8, starting at verse 18. I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Paul here is acknowledging that we are suffering. And of course, in his day, the suffering was physical. There was a lot of torture going on. He was in prison, he was beaten, he was shipwrecked. He had a lot of suffering. We don't have quite that amount, but we have our own kind of suffering. And he explains what he means about the coming glory in the next part. He says, for the creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God, that's us, to be revealed. For the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the freedom and glory of the children of God. Again, that's us. Creation waits for us. How crazy is that? Creation wants us to be revealed. Well, creation wants us to be revealed in our final glory. When there's a new creation, a new heaven, and a new earth, and our bodies are glorified. Even if we're dead, our bodies will be resurrected, and we will be alive again and in glory. Humans are in charge of creation. God put Adam and Eve in charge of creation. Unfortunately, due to sin, we're doing a terrible job of taking care of it. When there's a new creation, we'll do better. We'll be better. We'll be glorified. Creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the freedom and glory of the children of God. Wow. Now, I don't know anybody, Christian believer or not, who doesn't appreciate the wonder of nature. It's not just beautiful, it's functional. Our bodies have an incredible ability to repair themselves when broken. An acorn drops into the ground and it eventually becomes an oak tree. But nature isn't just functional, it's beautiful. Flowers and birds and tropical fish, they're exotically beautiful to us. And maybe there's a function to their beauty. Flowers use their beauty to attract bees. Birds use their beauty to attract mates. But it doesn't have to be that way, right? Food tastes delicious, but does it have to taste delicious to be functional? Of course not. Nature is gorgeous. But right now, creation is still in bondage to decay. And it's groaning. We can see that. We can see that in the pollution in the air, our fear of drinking tap water, the melting of the polar ice caps. Things aren't going all that well for nature, nor for us. Let me go on to verse 23. Not only so, but we ourselves, who have the first fruits of the Spirit, groan inwardly as we wait eagerly for our adoption to sonship, the redemption of our bodies. So, I often joke that I can't wait for my new body. Mine seems to be wearing out at a terrible pace. But we can wait for it patiently. And I consider, as Paul says in verse 18, I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Paul puts everything in perspective. Our present sufferings, whatever they are, aren't even worth comparing to the glory that we will have, that will be revealed in us. We have hope. We have great hope. We can't see how it will happen, but we wait for it. We wait for it patiently. And let me encourage you to live in that hope. Wait eagerly for the redemption of your body, for the redemption of creation. Stay patient. And remember that the Lord will bring you into eternal glory. He will not leave you or forsake you in this life. Amen.